What's up, guys? It's B from Team BZ1, and I have a deck profile for you. I think I just had to do this. I was gonna wait to do this deck profile. I was gonna perfect it first, but actually, this is a really good deck. I've play tested against all of my decks, including my Formula Monarch deck, and this has beat it every time. It's kind of ridiculous. I'll do explanations. I don't know what to call this deck. Originally, my plan was control, and it is a control deck, sort of. It's like a control, negation, shooting star dragon deck. Like, you could get out shooting star dragon. I haven't yet, but it's not like a first turn kind of thing, but it's really good. You could get them out if you wanted, but yeah, this is just the prototype. So, but I'll get going on it. Titanial, it negates stuff. You distribute your plant type monsters and it negates, so that goes along with the theme. Then we have the plant. This is just the whole plant lineup. We have Spore, Glow Up, Dandy, and 2 Lone Fire. You tribute your Lone Fires most of the time for Titanial. And this is just your synchro fodder, but it does pretty well. Not complaining too much, but all these guys are your targets for Debris Dragon, so that's really good. You're gonna think you've seen this deck before, but you haven't. I'm going to tell you that right now. You probably haven't seen anything like it. But yeah, 2 Debris. This is off of the March 1st format, so 2 Debris. Debris is really good. It's your main way to get out Stardust Dragon, so that's not bad. Here's some more targets for Debris. Also just good anti-meta cards. It goes along with the control. You keep their field in check. Make sure they're not overloading it with monsters. They run into this and their monster's pretty much done. So unless they have Effect Veiler or something, which most of the time most people don't main deck Effect Veiler. So, but 2 Snowman Eater, really good, great defense, 1900 defense monster, and this guy too, he goes along with them. This is one of the Nordic Beast monsters, but his defense is 19. He's a level 4 dark. Attack is 800. If this card battles a level 4 or lower monster, you can return that monster to the hand after damage calculation. So it's kind of like a Neospatian Grand Mole, but you could set it in defense, and your opponent runs into it, and their monsters return to the hand. So that's really good. I'll probably end up putting in a third Snowman Eater, but that does the job for now. Quackimira Wall. This is your spell negation. This is where the twist comes in. This is your spell negation, and then we have your trap negation with Sandman. These are just really good. 19 beaters, and from what I've seen playtesting this deck, your opponent will not set a lot of back rows because you have a lot of ways to get rid of them. So but this is it's really good against the spell and trap lineup. Just keeps them in check, and you could just keep poking at them with them if they have nothing in their back row, so that's good. And then you're gonna probably laugh, but 2 Stingers. These are the Watt Giraffes. These are my Sting monsters. You just sit there and you sting them for 12. because you can attack them directly with these, and your opponent can't activate spells or traps when you attack with them. So that is godly, really, really good. Jiu-Jitsu Master is phenomenal. I did not expect him to be this good in this deck, but it's really, really good. Sorry if there's a glare. I'm trying my best not to make it glare, but Jiu-Jitsu Master is just really good. And then we have Spirit Reaper. It's a good wall. Helps set up your plays, gives you time. And then Card Trooper to beat down. I might put in an Effect Veiler, but this is good for now. This gets your stuff to the graveyard. So yeah. And the Spell and Trap lineup is pretty odd. There's not a lot of like big stuff. I'll probably put in a warning or two or something. But as for now, the compulses are in there. But fissures do really well. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna clear their field. Most of the time, they're only gonna have one monster on the field. Just because all the cards to get rid of them is the amount of cards to get rid of their monsters is ridiculous. But most of the time, they'll have one monster on the field, and if they only have one monster on the field and you play Fissure, it doesn't matter. It's still the lowest card on there. It's considered the lowest and the highest attack monster on their field, so it has to be destroyed. And running 3 is good. And then my personal favorite, Nobleman. I always find a way to run Nobleman. It really fucks up your opponent, especially if they're using like spies or against Blackwings, their Boras or anything they set, like Rykos. If people set Rykos, it really pisses them off when I do that, but they're really good. Then I only have one MST. Couldn't find a way to fit in another one, but MST, Trunade. Here's just the staples right here. Reborn, Dark Hole. Those are the staples. And for the rest of the spells, we've got one Mind Control. You can go for game with that, and you can synchro off of their monster. 1 for 1 to get out your Spore and Glow Bulb. Stardust Shimmer. Okay, I run a lot of dragons in the extra deck, and considering you want to get out Shooting Star Dragon, this is a good card to have in case your Stardust gets like blown up or something, or you know, whatever, or like your Ancient Fairy Dragon gets blown up, or your Black Rose or your Scrap Dragon or something, you know, whatever. And then Book of Moon is just a good defense card, and it helps set up for using the Noblemans. So that's really good. Mirror Force, 2 Compulse. These will probably be warnings. I know at least one of them will, but these do not do bad at all. They're really, really good. Especially against Monarchs. They sack their monster and you compulse their Monarch, and it's just a monster wasted for them. But yeah, compulses are good. And then my 2 tech cards for this deck are Tyrant's Temper. None of my monsters can be affected by other trap cards, so that's really, really good, especially if they have no set spells or traps on the field and you play this. That's really good, so your shit can't get bottomless or anything. And then Labyrinth of Nightmare. If you're just raping your opponent and they just keep somehow getting monsters and playing them in defense, during the end phase of each turn, you can change the battle position of all face-up monsters on the turn player's side of the field. So once they end their turn and they've played their monster in defense mode, switches to attack mode, so I can attack it next turn. So that's really good. I like that, and most people don't catch on to that for a while. And honestly, I don't even care if they waste their MST on that, because I have these. 2 Decrees. You'll probably think I'm crazy because I do have a decent trap lineup. Like, there's quite a few traps, but this deck can run without the traps. It really can. And having these on the field keeps you from being bottomless, keeps you from being magic cylindered, you know, any sorts of shit that your opponent wants to pull. It keeps them from doing that. And again, I don't really mind if they waste an MST on this, because I have much more important cards than these two and the other two. Like, I'm not completely reliant on my traps, but yeah, this is not a bad deck. This video is running a little over time a little bit. It's going over time, over the set time for YouTube's like rules. So I'm just gonna end it. But let me know what you guys think, what you think I should improve on. You guys may think this deck sucks, but it is really fucking good. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It's really fucking good. I'm B from Team BZ1. Peace out.